Alright guys, what we got here, 2010 Nissan Titan. What I got this thing up on jack stand for is, seems to have a little bit of a wheel bearing problem. You can hear that noise it makes. It's not brakes, it's definitely wheel bearing. So we're going to be doing, step by step, changing the wheel bearing. Alright, so obviously first step, take the wheel off. Not going to be able to get anything with it on, right? So what we're going to do to be able to access the wheel bearing and hub assembly is we're going to have to remove the brake caliper, which should just be these two 17mm bolts. So here and here. Remove those. We also need to remove this 12mm. This will be a 12mm to remove this brake line, and then we're going to set the caliper up here on top of the A-arm. Once we get that, then we'll pull the brake caliper bracket off, which I think these are 18 or 19s. And we'll be able to take that off, pull the rotor off. Then there's 3 bolts on the back side that hold the hub on, and we'll be able to remove those and change out the hub. So as you can see, we've got the brake caliper off. I've got it sitting up here on top of the A-arm. Some people like to tie them up and hang them from it. There's enough room up here, you can just set the brake caliper up there. The next step's going to be, we'll pull these brake pads off, and we'll roll the brake caliper bracket off. Alright, as you can see, we've got the brake rotor and bracket off. One thing that you want to notice, as you can look down in here, you see this is I think this is the ABS speed sensor. You need to make sure the orientation on your new hub is facing the same direction, because that's going to have to go in the same place. You just follow all the way up to the plug, unplug it, and that way it can hang freely while you take out the 3 remaining bolts. As you can see, these bolts, 3, they come out, and the hub assembly should come straight out. As you can see, guys, finally got it off. The bolts are 18mm on that hold this on, 3 of them. I've seen some people that actually disconnect the tie rod end to be able to get to it. I didn't really have an issue with that. Using just a regular Makita 1/2-inch impact. As you can see, she's out. Definitely was a little bit rusted in, so had to use some persuasion. We're going to clean this up, use some anti-seize on it, throw in the new one. Alright guys, as you can see, she's installed. I like to put anti-seize on the inside of the hub, then run the bolts up evenly to pull it back in. Torque to 145 foot-pounds, and that is just on the 2010. I don't know about earlier models or models after that, I just know about this one. So everything else just reassemble. Should be ready to rock. Alright guys, got the rotor, the brake caliper bracket, and the pads installed. Next up is to pull this caliper back down and bolt her back on. And then when you throw the wheel on, you're getting there. Alright guys, we got the caliper installed. Everything bolted up. All the ABS lines are on. Also put the brake line bracket bolt back, nut back on it. Sorry, I can't speak. Nut back on that brake hose bracket. That way we can get everything back up. All that's left is to throw the wheel on it, and we'll be good. Alright guys, we're good. Wheels on. Gonna do a test drive. And maybe one day here shortly we'll be doing a video on that car. Until now, if you like it, please like the video and subscribe.